Today is Friday. Payday. Your bank account just received $2,500 deposit. You hurry to pay your bills, buy food, and stock up at Walmart. You still have some money left, so you decide to go shopping and eat out with a couple of your pals. After a few days, you've spent all your money and still have a week to go until your next payday arrives. But here's the terrible news. Not a penny was saved. You're left scratching your head, wondering where the money went. After that, you begin to worry about when you'll get your next paycheck. It's only a matter of time until the cycle repeats itself. Hey folks, welcome back to Capital Finance, your go-to channel for business ideas, entrepreneurship, investment, and personal finance. In this video, let's look at how you can invest your money when you get paid. With that, let's begin. Number 1. Pay yourself first. The Richest Man in Babylon is one of the greatest books I've ever read on fundamental money skills, and this is the first step you should take when you are paid. Paying oneself first is a well-known principle in this context. One of the biggest mistakes individuals make is that they immediately start paying everyone else but themselves as soon as they are paid. It's not that they don't have to pay the cable company, the energy company, or their mortgage, but what I'm proposing instead is that on payday, you immediately take a percentage of your salary out of your entire check, and you put that money away in your savings account. To begin, there is no need to go completely overboard with this. Actually, 1% or 2% of your monthly take-home income might be enough to get you started. But you want to get into the habit of taking a portion of your paycheck and saving it for yourself regularly. Now, most financial advisors out there advise setting aside and investing anywhere from 5 to 20% of your gross income. While I am aware that this is a significant amount of money for most individuals, this is the usual recommendation. So again, you may start with simply 1% or 2%, but I strongly advocate gradually increasing your percentages over time. Number 2. Cut back on your expenses and see alternatives. Let's look at how much more money you spend when you buy fast food instead of when you make things from scratch using ingredients you buy at the grocery store. Let's assume you just rushed past Dunkin' Donuts, where I stopped for a coffee and a breakfast sandwich of the simplest kind. On the other hand, your friend is going to the supermarket to pick up the exact same items. Let's have a look at how much each of them costs. For a Dunkin' Donuts breakfast sandwich and a medium cup of coffee, you paid $6.83. The breakfast sandwich, which consists of ham, egg, and cheese on an English muffin, costs $3.99, while the coffee costs $2.39. While you were in the grocery store, your friend was able to fill up on various products. A breakfast sandwich and an English muffin costs 25 cents. Therefore, your friend spent $4.49 on 18 of them. For $1.49, she also purchased a dozen eggs, which works out to around 12 cents per egg. After that, she spent $5.39 on a substantial amount of ham. That works out at roughly $1.07 per serving on our breakfast sandwich when you divide a smaller one by 5 days, which is how long ham lasts. Finally, it's possible to save money by brewing our own coffee at home. Compared to Dunkin' Donuts, which charges $2.39 for a cup of coffee, she paid $2.99 for nearly a pound of coffee, which she can really prepare at home if you want to be as inexpensive as possible. As a result, her lunch at Dunkin' Donuts cost $6.83, whereas the one she cooked at the grocery store costs only $1.48. Take a year-long look at your savings to get a clear picture. You may save $1,391 a year if you eat your breakfast at home 5 days a week instead of eating out. Number 3. Fill your gas tank up. Many individuals fail to consider this, and as a result, this is what they do. They receive their paycheck on Friday, cash it, and spend it over the weekend. On Monday morning, as they race to work, they discover that they are out of petrol and have to cancel their plans. As a result, they wind up driving to the gas station and using their credit card to fill their tank. After you have finished paying yourself on Friday, which is your payday, you should head to the gas station and fill up your tank with petrol since you are going to need it anyways. Number 4. Gradually pay off your debts. Many people disagree with me on this one, but I believe that you should have at least $1,000 saved up before you begin to pay off your debt. Because despite how wonderful it might feel about devoting the bulk of your income toward paying off your debt, if you had to use your credit card again the following week, you'll be back in the same predicament. It's now clear that there are two distinct approaches to debt reduction. One of the best ways to save money is to first pay off your highest interest debt. However, many individuals initially choose to pay off the smallest monetary amount these days. For example, if you had a $200 Walmart credit card, you may start by paying it off first to generate momentum. If you follow these other methods and have an emergency fund in place, you may begin paying down your debt and eventually get to a situation where you have no bad debt. However, that is all up to you. Number 5. Be strict with your entertainment expenses. Having a budget for your entertainment spending is a good idea. Still, I actually propose taking that money out of the bank and putting it in an envelope with designated entertainment expenses. For example, you budget $100 for entertainment. Let's imagine, for instance, that your amusement costs for the following 2 weeks were this amount. Basically, when you're going out to the bar or if you're going out for lunch with your girlfriend or whatever, you're going to take this money out of this envelope. This is where most individuals go astray. Once you've spent all of the money in your entertainment envelope, there's no more money to spend until your next paycheck arrives. So, if you're paid weekly or bi-weekly, calculate how much you'll be spending on entertainment in advance and make the necessary adjustments. Then, put that money away in an envelope labeled entertainment and only spend what you have. Furthermore, you have the option of saving that money for a few weeks so that you may use it for a higher leisure budget. Number 6. Open an investment account. After you've settled your finances by paying yourself, cutting back expenses, filling your gas tank, budgeting, and gradually paying your debts, it's time to put that money to good use. The next step is to find an accounts provider that fits your needs. In general, you have two choices, a broker or a robo-advisor. One of the benefits of using an online broker is that it gives you complete control over your portfolio, allowing you to purchase and sell a wide range of securities and other financial instruments, while robo-advisors utilize computers to construct and manage portfolios customized for your risk tolerance and financial goals. Number 7. Invest in stocks and stock funds. An equity-heavy portfolio is ideal for investors with a high risk tolerance and the ability to withstand market volatility. Bonds, which are more stable and less volatile, are better if you have a low tolerance for risk. It's crucial to consider your long-term goals when building your portfolio. Long-term goals necessitate a more risk-averse portfolio, so you'll likely want to possess more stocks than bonds in your investment portfolio. Whichever method you select, the best approach to attain your long-term financial objectives and avoid risk is to diversify your money over several asset kinds. That's called asset allocation. Then within each asset class, you'll also want to diversify into several assets. Financial discipline and preparation are required here, but it will all be worth it to finally eliminate the worry of continually running out of money at the end of each month. And that's the end of this video. I hope you learned a lot, folks. If you're new here, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Capital Finance for more videos like this. See you!